Welcome back to the Deep Dive. Look, we know you're busy, so this week we've sifted through everything to give you, the hotelier, a really quick snapshot. 5 key things happening in travel distribution right now that you need to know about.
Exactly. We're cutting through the noise, focusing on shifting channel economics, this AI thing that's moving so fast, and also some, interesting new ways hotels are finding revenue. High-impact stuff.
Okay, let's start right there with the money. The HSMAI advisory board is saying something interesting.
Yeah.
This old idea that direct bookings are always cheaper is apparently crumbling under scrutiny. Now, wait a second. Saving 20% commission feels pretty good, right? What costs are hiding there?
Well, that's the thing. It's the hidden complexity. You've got your ad campaigns, maybe Google Ads, Meta. You've got your sales team payroll, any third-party widgets on your site for booking.
Booking engines, chat widgets.
Right. And don't forget loyalty program expenses. All those points and perks cost something. When you add it all up, those costs, they often get close to, or sometimes, even more than the 15 to 25% you'd pay in OTA.
Wow, okay. And it gets even trickier with this loyalty program paradox. Can you explain that?
Sure. So think about a guest. Maybe they discovered you and got status through an OTA booking, but now they come direct using their member discount. How do you account for the cost of acquiring them and keeping them loyal across those channels?
Right, because the initial acquisition might have been via the OTA cost structure.
Exactly. And your standard net rev payer calculation, it just looks at room revenue minus the obvious commission. It totally misses that kind of nuance.
So measurement is the real headache here.
It really is. I mean, there are sophisticated BI tools like Geoanalytics or Calibri Labs Hummingbird. They can figure this stuff out.
Okay.
But
By the way, an editorial clarification here. This is by no means to say that direct bookings aren't the way forward, but just that it is extremely important to have a clear understanding of channel costs.
Oof. Okay, so huge cost complexity. But hang on, this whole model of comparing options, whether direct or OTA, might be facing an even bigger shakeup because of AI, right?
Well,
OpenAI's chairman, Bret Taylor, warned about this.
he did. And it's crucial to understand this isn't just about, chatbots answering basic questions. We're talking multimodal digital concierges, voice-driven,
Doing what exactly?
through distribution disintermediation. Basically, the AI agent cuts out the middleman, like the OTA. Taylor gave an example. He planned a whole family trip to Copenhagen, apparently an exceptional one, just using ChatGPT. It pulled together the best options instantly.
So the value of scrolling through pages of listings diminishes.
Precisely. Why compare when the AI can synthesize the optimal trip for you in seconds?
And the key point here for you listening is people are adopting tools like ChatGPT way faster than most businesses are adapting their strategies.
If your hotel isn't thinking about how it shows up in that kind of synthesized, voice-activated recommendation,
Yeah.
well, your potential guests are probably already using the tech that bypasses your current setup.
Scary thought.
Mm.
Okay, shifting gears slightly, but still strategic global partnerships. What's the deal with Trip.com and Traveloka teaming up?
Yeah, that's a really smart inventory federation model. It's about sharing access without direct, heavy competition.
How does that work?
Well, Traveloka is strong in Southeast Asia, especially Indonesia, a complex market to enter. So they give Trip.com access to that inventory.
And in return?
Trip.com opens the door for Traveloka to the huge Chinese outbound travel market. It's smart, symbiotic, they're leveraging each other's strengths.
Makes sense. Okay, another interesting area, new revenue streams. Sports tourism seems to be exploding, almost like the new wellness travel.
Absolutely. Think Marications, like marathon vacations. It's predictable, high-value demand. Generator Hotels saw, I think, a 400% booking spike during the Paris Olympics.
Wow, 400%.
Yeah. And these sports tourists, they often book way in advance, like 6 to 12 months out. And crucially, they tend to spend 30-40% more per trip than your average leisure guest.
So a really valuable segment if you can capture. Okay, final point, the corporate travel side. Booking.com for business integrating with Bizly, the event platform. What's the angle there?
The angle is that meetings and events are often, the why behind business trips. It's not just the overnight stay.
Right, the meeting drives the room nights.
Exactly. But here's the challenge for hoteliers. This integration pushes group business, which you traditionally got direct via your sales team at maybe a higher rate.
Yeah, relationship-based selling.
Right. Now it potentially goes through this channel, adding that typical 15–25% commission layer onto group bookings, that creates some serious channel conflict and eats into margins on a segment that used to be very high value, often direct.
So it's intermediating even that relationship-heavy business.
Precisely.
Okay, so wrapping this up, the big picture seems to be, on one hand, this deep, almost hidden cost complexity and distribution that needs serious investment, just to understand.
Right, massive measurement challenges.
And on the other hand, this incredible speed of technological change, particularly AI, that demands a whole new strategic approach, like yesterday.
Yeah, the speed is unprecedented. Which leads to, I think, a really important question for you to chew on. If group business, probably the most relationship-driven sale you have, is now being pulled into these intermediated, commissionable online channels, what part of your operation is really safe from either disintermediation or these complicated hidden distribution costs?
A sobering thought to end on. We'll be back next week with another deep dive.